Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in the Inland Empire today, joined by Yxstian Gutierrez. He is the mayor of Moreno Valley. He is running to be the mayor of Moreno Valley. Why is that a distinction? We'll talk about it in a moment. But let's talk about your great city. Better days for sure.
Yes.
Past few years, a little rocky. We had a council member resign because he had been convicted of a crime, two members recalled. Talk to us about that time and how you chose to get involved.
Yes, well, obviously there were rocky times.
Yes.
But the good thing is that Moreno Valley moved forward, and we picked up from where we were at, and we're moving forward.
But let me ask you, I know you grew up in Moreno Valley, you're a teacher, you're busy. What made you decide, in the wake of that, to jump in and say, I'm going to run for council, I'm going to get involved?
Well, actually, I've always wanted to be, a change maker.
Okay.
Be part of.
I get it.
Be part of that.
I get it.
And so I from student government. So I was a student senator. I was a student body vice president. So from there, I started getting involved in campaigns and helping local campaigns and those kinds of things. But then once the opportunity came, I was like, you know what? I want to go ahead and go for it. I want to make Moreno Valley better. And really just put the local feel in Moreno Valley.
So I got to ask, what do your students think? Their teacher's the mayor.
What
do they think of that?
It's hilarious. It's really funny because they're always like, "Hi, Mr. Mayor." They'll tell me that across the campus.
You
it's
probably
just
know Rusty Bailey, who's the mayor of Riverside. He had been a council member before he was mayor, but he taught 12th grade government.
Yeah.
That's a little different. You have third and fourth graders.
Yeah, and actually the first question that I got when I became mayor was, so are you going to wear that big tall hat, that the mayors wear? It's so funny.
Let's talk about the role of mayor. In many cities, especially smaller cities, mayors rotate. There are, let's say, 5 council members, and every year the mayor rotates.
Yes.
Well, Moreno Valley is a big city, over 200,000 people. So a couple of years ago, the voters decided to the voters were asked, do you want a directly elected mayor? And they said,
yes.
Yes.
And actually, it was in 2010 that the voters were asked. It was an advisory vote, and it was over 80% that the voters said that they do want one. So then it came out to, in 2014, actually 2016.
Whatever.
No, 2014.
Yeah.
And so basically, the voters said that they do want one.
I see.
So
that's what happened.
And we redistricted.
So and what you did, I understand you had 5 council members, so now you're going down to 4, but then the directly elected mayor.
Yes.
Will the directly elected mayor have a vote?
Yes, and that's the difference between Moreno Valley and the city of Riverside.
For example.
For example, the mayor will have a vote and be able to make all appointments to boards and commissions and those kinds of things with the ratification of the council.
Right.
Whereas right now, it's a little different. Right now, the council is the appointing authority right now.
Why do you believe that Moreno Valley is well served by having a directly elected mayor?
I think the time is now because we're already a city of 206,000 people, and we need the consistency in someone in that role to be able to build relationships in the region.
Be the ambassador.
Yeah, be the ambassador for the city and be the face of the city. And a 1-year term is just too fast.
I want to get a sense from you then. Why did you decide to make the jump? Being a councilman's one thing. You're the mayor now, but you're still a councilman. If you become the full-time directly elected mayor, that's a big responsibility. You are the ambassador.
It is. And it's currently the role that I have right now. And one of the things that I want to accomplish is bring more jobs, and I want to be that spokesperson for that. And that's something that I want to talk to you about.
Let's talk about jobs.
Yeah.
I got to say this. I know the folks at the Inland Empire Economic Partnership. I think they're great. They do great work, but I love their play on words. They awarded Moreno Valley the following honor: the Turning Red Tape into Red Carpet Award.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
what a great name.
Yeah,
what a great name. But more important than the name is what you did to win the award. What did you do?
Well, we created a program and implemented it. It's called Hire MoVal. And this is a program, it's very unique. There's some cities in California that do have something similar to this, but not exactly. This one actually encourages businesses to hire Moreno Valley residents. And we provide utility discounts to those companies to attract new businesses and to keep the current businesses too.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's
and
amazing.
That is really inspired because
Yes.
what you are doing is eligible new businesses. can receive a 2% discount on their electricity if they hire at least 20% locally, Moreno
Yes.
Valley. 4% discount if they hire 40% Moreno Valley.
And that's in addition to the already discount that they receive for being a new business coming into the city. We have an economic development
Right.
rate program where they'll receive 20% discount if they're a new business, but in addition to that, they'll receive the 2% for every 20% local hires that they hire.
Does Moreno Valley have its own utility?
Yes.
So
we
that's
have
why you're able to do that.
We can use it as an economic tool, and that's the great thing. It's the beauty
How
about
has it been going?
It's been going.
That specific part of the program.
I can tell you, because of that program, Amazon has been able to hire more than 50% of Moreno Valley local residents in addition to what they have already.
And Amazon has a distribution center in Moville.
Yes, so now they're up to 80% right now of Moreno Valley residents. We also have other companies, Aldi, that's participating, Procter & Gamble that's participating. It's just amazing, this program.
And when I think about, I don't know if Moreno Valley had this, but a few years back there was something called redevelopment.
Yes,
and
it went away.
Did you have redevelopment in Moreno Valley?
Well, we did.
You had the
but
tool. It
yes,
went away.
But it went away.
But the thing about redevelopment is there was the ability to use tax increment dollars and other inventive ways to try to lure business. That's gone. You're lucky. You have your utility where you can use that tool to lure business.
Yeah, so we have those two programs. We have the utility program to attract those businesses, and then plus we have this higher MoVal part
and
as
let's
which
talk
is in
about that.
addition to that utility discount. And it's just been really amazing, and it's a win-win for everyone, for our residents too, because they deserve those local jobs, Brad.
So let's talk about the actual higher MoVal program. You're using the ability, the breadth of your website to get job announcements out.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes, so we're advertising on our website. We're using our Employment Resource Center as well. And we're posting positions there, and also it's a training center as well for the businesses too, and a recruiting center too. But the highlight of the program is that the companies receive a benefit to it, and then the residents receive something. They have shorter commutes. They're going to be there with their families. It's a local. It's just great. It
really is remarkable. And what's nice about these types of programs is when we think about the Inland Empire got hit really hard during the recession. And there's no doubt that the IE is coming out of the recession, but there are pockets that are still struggling.
And Moreno Valley got hit really hard.
Really hard.
Oh yeah.
And so, do you feel as if Moreno Valley has turned the corner for reasons that include higher MoVal, your incentive program?
Well, we were at almost a 15% unemployment rate. So now we're down to a 7.1% unemployment rate. So we have made a lot of progress, but there's still a lot more progress to do.
And what else do you want to do? Let's say you become mayor. What would you like to do to continue to attract? Because look, you got competition.
Oh,
you
yes.
got Riverside,
Yes.
you got Fontana, you got Rialto, you got Rancho Cucamonga. I mean, those are in another county, but you're all kind of on top of each other.
Yes.
So how do you continue to do that job attraction?
Yeah, well, what I want to continue to do is use economic incentives, like for example, our utility discounts, also tax credits for our businesses, business license fee waivers.
Right.
I just
That's
created,
part of the
I just created a program, and the council approved it. It's for small businesses, and it's similar to Higher MoVal, but it's called Higher MoVal Part 2.
Hey, tell me about it.
Yeah, and actually it's the same. It's similar, except it's for small businesses now.
Okay.
So I want to continue to expand on that. And that's been amazing, and advertise that program. A lot of people don't know about it, and that's why I'm here, Brad.
What's the distinction with that, briefly?
Yeah, the distinction on it is that basically they get up to $3,000 of energy efficiency program, and they also get access to our Small Business Development Center, our Employment Resource Center, but they don't get the utility discount part.
You'll come back?
Yes,
He's
I will definitely.
He's
Definitely I will.
Gutierrez. He is the mayor of Moreno Valley, running for re-election in November. Brad Pomerance, Charter Local Edition.